Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly love coming spread for all of my Sagittarius out there for the week of March 1st to the 7th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What type of love or energy coming towards my Sagittarius during the week of March 1st to the 7th? What kind of love or energy is coming towards my Sagittarius during the week of March 1st until the 7th? Okay, so very good. Okay, all right, feels good. Ooh. All right, so my Sagittarius. First, right out the gate, we got your ex, okay? This is an ex here that actually is looking to recreate themselves, if you will. This is an ex that's looking to recreate themselves, looking to get themselves more in a sense of balance. We got the Temperance card here. So this is an ex of yours that's looking to kind of get themselves back into balance again. They're looking for an equal give and take at this point. And they, you know, again, I'm getting the clear sense here that they've done a lot of internal work that they needed to do, a lot of balancing, a lot of meditation, just a very calming energy, a lot of calming, grounding energy that they've put themselves through here. Okay, they realized that there absolutely was an illusion of choice that they had. Okay, there's this illusion of choice that they had. So, in other words, I'm getting a sense that this ex of yours had quite a wandering eye. Okay. And they did not realize how good they had it until it was no longer with them. Okay. This is an individual. We have the 6th of Cups here. There was a great amount of admiration for you from the past. So this is a person, even though I think what I'm getting a sense here is that this person was your ex, and this was someone that you kind of, this person kind of dated you and was dated you, and you guys were friends and was admiring you for quite some time before actually the relationship kind of took hold here. However, they were walked away from. Okay, this was either this sense. I have to get some clarification on this because I'm not feeling or seeing if they walked away from you or you walked away from them. So let's get some clarification on that 8 of Cups. Give me some clarification on this 8 of Cups. Why is this 8 of Cups here? Give me some clarification on this 8 of Cups. Why is this 8 of Cups here? Give me some clarification on this 8 of Cups. Why is this 8 of Cups here? Alright. So someone walked away from this relationship to have their wishes fulfilled here. All right. Now this, again, this energy could be your energy, it could be their energy, but someone was walked away from the relationship because they thought that they could have their wishes fulfilled somewhere else because, again, because of the illusion of choice. I'm going to lean more towards the I'm going to lean more towards them than you them being left than you leaving. Excuse me, I'm going to lean more towards you leaving them than them leaving you. They had a sense of having a wandering eye, and they wanted their wishes fulfilled, but they didn't know how good they had it till it was gone. Okay, and things at this point have come full circle. All right, so this could mean one of two things here. Okay, so the first explanation for this World card would be Things have come full circle. Things kind of started out one way, and as they were progressing, again, there was kind of like this sense of imbalance, if you will. There was this illusion that your ex had of choice. There were plenty. They had a wandering eye, and they were looking to have their wishes fulfilled. But things have kind of gone full circle, and there has been this awakening of who they really are. Okay, they've kind of gone through this mental, possibly even a spiritual transformation here. That's kind of awakened them to exactly who they are as a person, and because of this, there has been this sense of grounding and this sense of moderation that they're looking to have in their life. They're also looking to have an equal give and take at this point. And so, like I said, things have come full circle for them. There was this maturity that had to take place, okay? And so it has. That's the first aspect. The other aspect there is this could also be some type of foreign energy. So this could also be somebody that's of a different culture than you are. And there was this, again, with that being said, there still has things that really have come full circle. Either way, either foreign energy or things have come full circle, or both. They're both. It doesn't mean that they both can be conjoined together here. With that being said, though, this person has done the work that they needed to do on themselves. They feel as though they've done the work they needed to do on themselves. Okay. At this point, they have a good work-life balance thing going on. They have a healthier, a more healthier, robust work life and personal life at this point. Okay. There's also this sense here of a rebirth, of a renewal. Again, a rebirth, a renewal within themselves, and their perspective has changed. So again, things coming full circle. The maturity has taken place. It took a little bit, but it has finally happened here. And at this point, they're trying to manifest a connection, a reconnection with you once again. Okay? So that's what's going on with this particular situation. So your ex is really going to begin to try to resurface again, to recapture the magic that you guys once had before. So let's see what kind of strengths. What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius in? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius in here? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius in? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius in here? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we go here. So what kind of strength are you dealing with here? So right off the bat here we have the excuse me. Right from the beginning here, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords energy is either, again, these are all your strengths. It can be looked upon as either an immature or inexperienced energy. In this particular case, I'm going to say a more immature aspect. Now, how is it that you may figure, how can an immature energy be excuse me, geez, be considered as a strength? I'll tell you why. Because as you were hurt, okay, a lot of times when people are hurting, they really can't articulate it. When a person's hurting, it's really hard to articulate to the person that hurt you how you're feeling without getting emotional. Okay. And sometimes that can be considered, depending on the situation. It's coming off immature, saying immature things, but it's seen as a strength because at the end of the day, you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your heart. Okay. And in some cases, you're protecting your sanity as well, especially if you had a lot invested in a relationship and the offense is so egregious that you just want to kind of get the pain out. So sometimes you can express yourself what some may consider to be immature ways, but that's just you protecting yourself. In addition here, another strength that you have here is the Hierophant card, okay, which represent long-term commitment, tradition. So you're looking for a long-term committed meaningful relationship with substance here, okay. Also, you're looking for a recognized victory. Recognized victory can take the form of a lot of different things here, mainly being you want a relationship with someone that's going to be recognized by others, by everyone. So for example, someone that's not afraid to show terms of affection out in public, holding hands in public, um, holding the door for someone, pulling the chair out for someone, sending flowers to someone, not being afraid to speak to one's friends and family about the fact that they found that special someone, getting recognition from that individual that you are special to them. That's what I mean when I mean a recognized victory here, and that's what you're looking for. In addition, here we have the Emperor card here. So this is someone that's not afraid to assert themselves, okay? Take a leadership position. In other words, you're not afraid to take control of a situation and assert yourself if things are kind of going a little bit too slow. You will take it upon yourself to kind of speed things up a little bit. You'll take in, if things are kind of going too fast, you'll take the initiative and say, hey, wait a minute, let's kind of slow this down a little bit to kind of get to fill each other out a little bit. So you're not afraid to take those particular stances when it comes to your romantic love life. Here we also have the Two of Pentacles here, which means that you are a multitasker. You're able to do more than one thing at one time. So in other words, you may, again, equal work-life balance, okay? A multitasker, able to do multiple things at one time, not just work and personal things, but when you're at work, you may be a multitasker. In your personal life, you may be a multitasker. So these are all your strengths. In addition, here we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is someone that is genuinely very generous sort of individual, a very courteous individual. And again, you're very courteous, a very generous individual. You're a very socially conscious individual. You will give to those in need, even financially if need be. So you're naturally a very genuine individual, genuinely kind individual. We also have here the Knight of Pentacles. So also you're very strategic, if you will, and with how you approach a particular situation. So Knights of Pentacles are very strategic, so they're very slow moving, okay? They take the time to absorb everything around them, the situation, if you will. They take time to just observe what's going on, and that's the type of person that you are. You're slow moving, and you're very aware, and very aware of your surroundings, if you will. Also, you're not afraid to Eight of Wands here. We have a great amount of energy, communication. So you'll communicate. You're not afraid to communicate with others via social media, Instagram, Facebook, direct messaging, things of that nature. Not afraid to communicate with somebody that you're interested in, or either reach out to other people via social media if they kind of gain your interest there. And finally, here we have the Queen of Cups, which is an individual energy that wants to be loyal and looking to be devoted to that right person, okay? I might add, just that right person. So with that being said, let's see what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation here. So what types of things could possibly affect you from your past with this particular situation? Show me cards I need to see here. Show me cards I need to see here. Okay, so we have here the Knight of Swords. That is a very fast-moving, cutting energy. And what I'm really getting off of this is the fact that really depending on the nature of the breakup, um, really depending on the nature of breakup, is a very quick, fast moving, cutting energy here, okay? And whereas before, you may have not been too keen to cut a situation, even though you walked away, it probably took, it feels like it took you a little bit to walk away because um, there was a certain amount of you knew this person, and there was a certain amount of dating that took place. So this particular time, unlike last time, you will cut this individual off very, very quickly. Um, Also somewhat harshly as well. Okay. Now, also in the past, there was a certain amount of anxiety and depression that ensued upon upon you having to walk away here. Um, that was in the past. Again, you're quick. You're going to be quick to cut this individual off. Really depending on the nature of the breakup here and how it, and it really depends on how sincere you think the ex actually is. And even in some cases, it really doesn't matter if the ex is sincere or not. It really won't make a difference. But for those where it does make a difference, it really is going to depend upon the degree of forgiveness that you have in you. Also, we have the Magician card. Before, you really didn't take the time out to manifest the reality. You want it now. Again, you're willing to assert yourself. In addition, rebirth, renewal, hope for something fresh, something new. The hope for something new, a fresh start. Now that can go two ways here. Okay, that can go renewal, rebirth, a new hope for something fresh, something new, a new opportunity, a new individual, or that could also mean rebirth, renewal, fresh start for an ex if you are able to get past what caused you to leave in the first place. So there is that little caveat there. There's that duality there. Okay? And finally here we have the Two of Cups. And again, in the past, there was this sense of a friendship there that made it seem as though you guys had a soulmate connection. Okay, and this particular time around, even though you feel as though you may have a soulmate connection with this individual, that may not be enough. Okay, to bring you back together with this individual. It may be. In some cases, it may be. Okay, so also Two of Cups represents an aspect of a friendship as well. Okay, so friendship is an important aspect of this as well. Friendship and also a soulmate connection here. So again, it may be enough to allow you to get past whatever kind of trauma that you were dealing with this relationship and to move forward, or it cannot. It could be, okay, I accept the fact that this person is a soulmate connection. We have had past life experiences together. There's a connection I feel with this person. However, I don't think I can go through this again. Okay, so there's that. So with that being said, before I shut this thing down here, let's see what additional information the Spirit want to give. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here. Okay. One more. Whew. Okay, so, all right. Spirit saying patterns of behavior. Patterns of behavior. Pay attention to the patterns of behavior. It's not so much what a person says, but more of what a person does. Okay, there are certain patterns here that if you do decide to endeavor in this particular situation, again, pay close attention to the patterns, okay? Because again, anyone can say anything. Actions speak louder than words. So pay attention. A lot of those patterns that kind of gave you red flags before, if you find that there's still remnants of that, then you may want to kind of pull back, okay? So pay very close attention to those patterns. Also, okay, there's a possibility that there could be a complete absence of emotional gravity that you feel towards this individual, the polarity, if you will, that you used to feel to this individual, being drawn to this individual, because the hurt was so deep that the polarity can completely just be gone. So there is an aspect that there could be a complete absence there of any type of emotional depth, okay? It may just be surface. So before you decide to go back, if you decide to go back to the situation, really take the time to really thoroughly examine your thoughts and feelings, all right? Because, you know, just to make sure this is just not you just kind of reminiscing and getting caught up in a moment. Make sure there's actually something there, all right? And finally, Spirit says, with all that, just keep on being productive. Keep on doing what you're doing, moving forward with your life, being productive in your life. You know, just don't let this kind of hold you back at all. Just keep doing what you're doing, because your best days are truly ahead of you. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified about all of the drops that I do. This is a general love reading, so it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You want to know something a little bit more about your personal situation? The link will be below. If this did resonate with you, that's even better. And you want to know a little bit more about this particular situation, then again, the link will be below. My name's Adonis. I love you guys, and I'll absolutely see you next time. Bye-bye.